Hey yo, sorry it's taking me a while to do the season two for Seraph of the End, but here it is, season two. Stick around, hope you enjoy. There will be no spoilers, so don't worry about that. So, here we go. Alright, so season two kind of picks up right after season one, after that whole thing. I'm gonna talk about season one because you should have watched season one before you watch this. That's what I'm saying. So, you guys know there was someone at the end that betrayed someone to that vampire dude, Freed. Basically, that's where it just picks up from after that. We right into it. Our characters are being interrogated because of what happened in last season. The whole incident with you becoming some fucking crazy shit. And they're fucking trying to figure out what happened. Who are these people? For some reason, they don't have any records of him and his other two buddies since before they joined the army. So, why they just figure this out? Whatever. And of course, for some reason, the school they were going to, they don't go back to school. They're like, fuck school. And they end up going to the front lines, and their company gets sent to the front lines and behind enemy lines, actually, to fucking strike and kill some fucking vampire fucking higher ups and shit. And guess who one of those vampire higher ups ends up to be? My bro, fucking Crowley. He's a badass vampire. But anyways, I'm not gonna go through every single character. If you want me to do that, go into the first season, watch that. I even put the ranks and everything down. In this one, I'm kind of just gonna go through this fast because it's basically all the same characters, just a couple new ones added, not that many. So it's not really, you know, whatever's. So right into it, we're going with the main squad that we follow throughout the whole show is fucking the Yuichi squad. Which, in course, I'm going like here. We go with Yuichi, our main character, the guy in the front. Then we have his two pals over here, Yoichi say Tomoto. I don't know, I'm saying that right. Shiju. I'm not gonna just try to say his last name. And we have the two leaders of the group, which are also the two females, Shino Hiragi, the purple hair, and then Mitsuba Shangu, the one with blonde hair. So we follow these guys. We followed them in the first season. They gotten better though, that's for sure. Their teamwork has gotten better. They still play around. I mean, they're kids. I mean, I'm probably averaging age 16, so they're still kids. They try to recollect and try to set their priorities because they know something's going on within the demon army, and they want to get their shit straight to make sure nothing gets in their way. They know what they're doing. I mean, at this point, they already know that Yuichi has another brother, or family. Which is a vampire because they found that out in the first season. Yuichi doesn't know that they know yet, so that's interesting. They don't tell him, but they know that he cares about Mika's and their brothers basically. So they're basically gotten even tighter in the second season. So that's a good thing.
They came out of nowhere!
Kill them! Go! Tajiryu!
Not slowing down!
No problem. Come on, Ashiramaru!
And in season two, we get to see the main squad of Moon Demon Company, which is led by Gurin Ichinose, which is the guy who found you and brought him into the Dark Demon Company, whatever. Of course, we have Mitu Jujo, the close up and range fucking boxing girl. Then we have Sayuri Hanayori, the one that taught the kids and is this basically second in command of this squad. Technically, that's what this says, but she's not. And then we have Shiguri Yukimi, quiet girl, fucking awesome with spells and shit, spellcraft. And of course, we actually do have the second in command, Colonel Norito Goshi, which he smokes his pipe and illusions come out. But we see the squad more because their company gets called out, so we get to see them fight. Their teamwork is fucking awesome, especially the way Goshi uses fucking illusions, and everyone uses that to their advantage. To ambush vampires and even vampire lords. This squad, hands down, is pretty great. Definitely follow them into battle. And then Gurren, we learn more about him and his sword and what the deal is up with that. But I'm not gonna go into that. No spoilers, remember?
Hey, Mito, question. Would you wear a swimsuit?
Why are you asking me that?
Well, pervert Gurren over here wants to know what your body looks like under that uniform.
What? But what kind of dirty things have you been talking about? Do you really want to know, Curran?
Look, the troops have started to arrive.
Don't ignore me!
So this season we do get to see some new characters, and this is one of the squads we get to see, which is led by Mikoto Narumi, the guy in the middle. He's the only one with a cursed gear weapon. All the other ones use regular swords. Still good at killing vampires, so that's what up. So going from left to right, we have Yayo Endo. She's a girl, smart, you know. She's the only one I've seen in the show kill a vampire by herself, so she's fucking strong. Then we have Rika Inoue, another person with a regular weapon. Nothing, they haven't got their curse gear or anything, but she likes to bitch a lot. Then we have Taro Kageyama, the guy with the headband. Like I said, he also is pretty strong. I saw him take 2 vampires at once. And then we have Shushu Shaku Iwazaki, basically the brains of the group. He makes the plans, even though Mikoto is the leader. He makes the plans and they follow him. Overall, though, they're a pretty good squad. I saw in the season. They're a tight knit group. They kind of have mixed feelings about Yu's squad because they're a bunch of kids. They think they're undisciplined, untrained, but they end up having to work together in the season. So tough luck, you get paired up with a bunch of noobs. That's gonna suck. But unlike their group, this group only has 1 curse gear, while they have 5. So
Show some respect.
This kid, he isn't serious.
Sergeant Narumi, can't we be reassigned? There's no way I can trust these kids to have my back.
Whoa, calm down, Rika. We have to work alongside them. We don't really have time to switch out.
This kind of unrest isn't good. They hate us.
Go apologize.
I apologize, Sergeant Narumi. I'll make sure my squad is ready to follow order.
I don't need anyone to apologize. Just remember, we need to be on our toes. If one person drags us down, then we're all as good as dead. I don't want to lose a comrade because of a single screw-up.
of course you see the return of Shinya Hiragi, the sniper of the Hiragi clan. He uses his weapon far range and it's like a tiger shit. We see him more in this show because they said that he was friends with Gurren, but we didn't see that in the first season until now. They're actually best friends, and he's a funny dude, man. He's calm, but he is a leader type motherfucker, so that's pretty cool. I like the way he made an entrance when he showed up to the meeting. Fucking hot wired a fucking Lambo.
Good morning.
Whoa.
Also get to see Kureto Hiragi, second in command of the Demon Army, and find out some crazy shit about him, like why they call him a monster, and why I think he's actually a monster. So yeah, you're gonna see that shit. And we also see Ao Shangu, which is actually the sister of one of Yu's comrades, but she's a servant to fucking Kiragu, whatever his name was. And we also get to see Shishiro Hiragi, which is a dick. I'm not gonna. He is a dick. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. But we don't really get to see Tenri Hiragi. But in my last review, I did say I don't know if he was his older brother, or the older brother of everyone, or what. But we found out he's actually the father of the entire Hiragi clan. So that's cool. But we don't get to see him at all yet. Maybe we'll see him later on. Who knows? He's bound to come out. So. Alright, so, of course, most of these vampires came out in the first season. We have Michaela, of course, Yu's fucking brother, family, Then we have Farid, or whatever his name is, the actual vampire that killed all Michaela's family and Yu's. And he's the one that's betraying the vampires to the demon army, That's all I'm gonna say about that. Then we have Chespel and Horn Skull, which always followed my man Crowley Usford. Man, this guy is badass. We actually get to see him more in this second season. We saw him in the first season a lot, but in the second season, we see him more because he is one of the Lord vampires that's targeted by the demon company, and they go in behind enemy lines to try to take him out. But of course, man, Crowley, whew, this motherfucker's strong. I think he'd take down massive amounts of people, and even with Horn and Chess, whew, can't wait to see like them fighting. I don't. Jesus Christ, man, these fights are insane. And season 2 had some good fights in it, more than season 1, that's for sure. But overall, yeah, we see all these vampires. These are basically the main vampires you see. We also see those other 2 dudes I did a review on the first season, but they're like in the one episode for like 2 minutes.
I've had way too much to drink.
Idiot. You're not supposed to kill any of the hostages, Chess.
Oh, crap. Hey, human, you can't die without my permission, okay? I'm so sorry, Lord Crowley. I got carried away.
Don't worry about it. We've got plenty more where he came from.
Also, we get to see the queen of the vampires in Japan, Cruel Tepes. She comes out a lot more in the second season. There's some sort of political scheme going on to take her out. Not sure what that's about yet. They don't really talk about it. But so she's making her moves now in the second season and trying to help Michaela and her, do shit with that fool. So that's always cool to watch. And then we finally get to see, we see more of a used demon chick dude. I'm not sure is it a dude or a chick. In the Japanese version, I'm pretty positive it's a chick. But in the English dub, I think it's a chick too. But they do a very good job of hiding that fool voice. So it could be a dude too, a hot dude, but whatever. The demon that is controlling you, basically.
Well, aren't you full of surprises? I was afraid you'd forgotten about revenge, but I see you're still obsessed with family.
Power.
You really want my power that badly?
I need.
Alright, so yeah, season 2 was pretty okay. I had some big issues with it. I mean, especially in the beginning when they start questioning you and all his comrades, like they were questioning Gurren, like how the fuck were you able to find 3 people that could wield black curse gear weapons? And I was like, we saw that in the first season. He released his fucking demon, and the only ones that stood up were able to handle a black curse weapon. He literally said it. He did the test, and they passed. So they were the candidates for it. And if they survived retrieving the curse weapon, then they got it. I don't know why that seemed like a big deal in the second season, And then another thing was, they kept saying black curse gear. I'm like, how can you tell when they have a black curse gear weapon or a regular curse gear? And I was thinking to myself, well, maybe they're talking about the ones that are black and red. But then I'm like, use friend, the one with the fucking archer, his weapon is green and black. So how the fuck can you tell which is a black curse gear and which is not? Because if you look at Shiona's fucking one, it's black too, but hers is not a black curse gear weapon. So what the fuck is going on? I don't know with that. And then the whole deal with fucking people betraying each other, I was like, geez, you can't trust no one in this world. These kids might as well just go on their own, Fuck the demon army, fuck vampires. I don't know what's going on. That kind of brought it up a little bit more because a lot more casualties, but I don't know, man. This season 2 fucking full of holes. It looks like it's falling apart. They might even not do a season 3. Hopefully they do, though. I just want to see how it ends, especially with the whole Seraph of the End shit, That's some crazy shit I'm not going to go into. Overall, though, yeah, oh, yeah, there was one scene where, like I told you guys, oh, we didn't have fucking records from them in the past. All of a sudden they bring up records from the past. I'm like, didn't you just say you had no records from the past of these 3 guys? But now you have them? Like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, man. So, it's not as good as the first season. And they never go back to the school thing. So, I'm just going to rate it, man. You guys could watch it, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, man. I was gonna give it a 7, like the previous one, but I don't know, man. It was just a whatever season. I think it was just more of a filler season to bring up what's about to happen at the end. At the last couple shits of the show. That's when it gets real. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I know it wasn't such a good anime. It really kind of stretched it out. But hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll try to put more reviews out. Peace.